small amounts from the account, testing the system. He communicated with Blake, printed emails, discussing exit strategies and clean transfers. He thought they were smart. They weren't smart enough. But the worst discovery came when I found a message from 3 months ago. Dominic had written to Blake. She signed the transfer authorization today. Didn't even read it. Victor trusted him. This is going to be easier than we thought. My heart stopped. Claire, no, it couldn't be. I scrolled further and found an attachment, a scanned document with Claire's signature at the bottom. It was a financial authorization, giving Dominic full access to withdraw funds without my approval. She signed it. I sat there in that hospital bed, staring at the screen, feeling like I'd been shot all over again. When Claire came to visit that evening, I watched her carefully. She smiled, probably seemed wrong, talked about her pursuit project. She seemed normal, loving, concerned, but I couldn't stop thinking about that signature. Clara, I said slowly, do you remember signing the paper when I first got in business? A few months ago, her face changed, just for a second. Was someone killed? Fear? Papers? Mine? I don't think so. No, just trying to piece things together. She nodded quickly. Too quickly. Right. Of course. I'll try to remember. She left an hour later. I watched her go, my mind racing. That night, no name, no subject line, just a message. If you want your money back, meet me. I know where Dominic is, but you won't like what else I know. There was an address at the bottom, a diner on the edge of town. Tomorrow noon. I stared at the screen for a long time. Then I hit reply. I'll be there. I checked myself out of the hospital against doctor's orders. He said I could introduce to nothing but prosecution. I didn't have a week. I had questions that needed answers, and I wasn't going to find them.
Red has one dive left.
Clara tried to
Who
stop me.
is injured?
You're not ready. You can barely walk. I'm fine, I said, pulling on my jacket. Every movement hurt, but I dealt with the force. I know they handle some
Red.
things.
Venus is
Officer investigating. Let them do their job.
Venus is
I'm
all is also
searching for any sign of guilt, any crack in the past.
Venus
She
is
looked back at me with those same eyes I've
a
known
hero.
and loved.
Red Venus is
Concerned. Innocent. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe that signature was forged. Maybe Dominic manipulated her without me knowing. Maybe she was a better liar than I thought. I'll be back tonight, I said, and walked out before she could argue. The
Blue
diner was
Venomous
open. The
goes
tiny
red
place where the
Venomous.
coffee tastes like
Blue Venomous is much stronger.
I arrived 10 minutes early, scanned the parking lot for threats, checked exits, positioned myself in the back corner with a clear view of the door. Old habits. I'd exactly been where women walked in. Late 30s, dark hair pulled back in
Wait,
a
this
ponytail,
version of
leather jacket,
this
pants. She looked tired.
no stay all.
She
Haha.
spotted me
Red
immediately
Venomous
and
get
walked over, sliding into the booth
haha. I
across
was
from me without
blue. I am blue Venomous. Who's behind me? Wait, is Red Venomous getting revenge?
How did you know where Dominic is? She laughed bitterly. Because I was
You don't
scared
me
enough to
off.
lie.
You
I got
don't
my
me
attention.
off. Now get kicked upwards and
Dominic
stand
and I were
down.
together for 2 years. He told me he was building a security business, that he was going to make it big, that we'd have everything he ever wanted. I believed him. I helped him set up
Hey,
offshore
can I help?
accounts, fake IDs, shell companies. I didn't know what it was for. I thought it was just smart
Kasi
business.
tatlo yung
When did you find
sa
out?
akin hanggang sa
3 months ago. He came
Yeah.
to my apartment, packed a bag, kissed me on the forehead, and said he had to disappear for a while.
lombat na.
Said it was for a job. He'll be back in a month. My jaw clenched. Then I saw the news. Burned body in a car. Business partner shot 8 times. $2 million missing. I put it together pretty fast.
Red
Why are
Venomous
you
here.
telling me this? Because he used
I'm
me,
not.
just like he used to.
Ouch.
And I wanted to pay. I
Ouch.
studied her
Red
face.
Venomous here.
She wasn't lying. The pain was too real. Where is he? Mexico. Coastal town called Playa del
My
Encantada.
head.
He's renting a villa under the name Julian Torres. Living like a king on your money. She pulled out her phone and showed me a photo.
Fireball.
in his hand. So
Fireball.
rage burned through me.
Power.
There's something else you need to know, Morgan said, her voice dropping even lower. Dominic didn't do this
Achievement
alone.
of
He had a
Fireball.
partner inside her circle, someone who gave him access, information, opportunities. I know. Blake Morrison.
Immortality
She
power.
never had. Blake was just the money guy. I'm talking about someone closer. Someone in her family. My blood would cold. What are you talking about? Morgan hesitated. I don't know the details, but I heard Dominic words. He said she's
I
handling
have
Victor won't
I have
suspect a
two
thing.
fireballs.
I asked him what he was
This
talking
one is
about. He said it was
the red
business and
fireball.
changed the subject. She,
So
the word
this
echoed
is
in my head.
is
Clara's signature
this
on that
way.
document.
Blue
His
fireball.
reaction when I asked
This
him,
fireball
no.
is small.
Do you have proof? I asked. No, just what I heard. But if you want the truth, you need to dig deeper. We sat in silence for a moment. Then Morgan slid a piece of paper across the table. That's the address of the villa in Mexico. And Dominic's new phone number. Do what you want with it. I took the paper. What do you want out of this? Justice. Whatever you want to call it. I wanted to know what it was like to lose everything. I nodded. Then we're on the same side. She stood up to leave, then paused. One more thing. Be careful. Dominic's not just a he's connected. Cartel money. Dangerous
And
people.
Dummy
You
versus
can go after him. You
and
better be ready
and
for it.
Villain versus.
I'm always ready. She walked out, leaving me alone with my thoughts and a piece of paper that could change everything. I didn't go home that night. Instead, I drove to
Hey,
Blake Morrison's
the
house.
fireballs.
It was closed.
Achievement. Giant, supermassive,
Good. But I needed
giant,
peace of mind. I needed to know
colliding
exactly how deep it was
balls.
I called an old Navy buddy, a guy named Tristan who now worked in private cybersecurity. If anyone could crack Blake systems, it was him. Victor, man, I heard what happened. You okay? I've been better. I need a favor. David, I need you to pull everything off Blake Morrison's servers. Emails, documents, financial records, everything. There was a pause. That's illegal. I know, but the law moves slow, and I don't have time. Can you do it or not? Another pause. Then, give me 48 hours. Thank you. I hung up and drove home. Clara was in the kitchen making dinner. Harper was upstairs doing homework. Everything looked normal, peaceful, but nothing felt right anymore. How did it go? Clara asked, not looking up from the stove. Just had to meet with the insurance company. Another line. We were drowning in them now. She nodded. Dinner will be ready in 20 minutes. I went upstairs to Harper's room. She was sitting at her desk, headphones on, typing on her laptop. When she saw me, she pulled the headphones off. Hey, Dad. Feeling better? Yeah, getting there. I sat on the edge of her bed. Harper, I need to ask you something. She turned to face me. Okay. A few months ago, did you ever see Dominic in the house when I was there? Her face shifted, just slightly.
It's too big.
Once or twice. He stopped by to drop
Giant fireball.
papers. Yeah, business
Ye-
stuff, I think. Alongside
Shoot
plans.
at the villain.
No reason. Just trying to remember the time. She looked at me, confused.
Yo, the fireball just
I guess the
exploded.
top right.
Wait, is there a?
After
Is it the sun? I made the sun.
office with
Oh
a glass of
no,
whiskey.
I'm about to get cooked.
I pulled up the scanned document again. Clara's signature. Clear as day. I wanted to believe she didn't know what she was signing. That Dominic manipulated her. That she was a victim. Nothing was perfect. But now it's once it's in your blood.
Oh no, there's some supernovas coming.
Got into Blake's server. You're not going to like what I found. Call me. I called him immediately. Talk to me. Tristan's voice was grim. Blake was laundering money through fake contracts for months. But that's not the worst part. I found emails between him and Dominic going back almost a year. They were planning this from the
Uh-oh.
beginning. Victor, before you even partnered with Dominic.
Mm.
There's an email thread labeled insurance policy. In case you got suspicious.
The supernova was two massive.
Someone who
Oh,
knows
there's a tiny sun.
title. Didn't say who. No.
It's a tiny looking fire sun.
Victor, there's one more.
Fire spawn!
To back up of all his communications, including voice recordings.
Huh.
I found one months ago.
Where is my enemy? He's a good one.
Blake's voice came
It's time for you to get killed. Ah! Ah! Help me! Ah! That got exploded.
she signed the transfer cards. Now Victor's wife is legally
Do-do-do-do.
if he digs too deep, hit it on her. She takes the fall. I sat there, frozen, the phone pressed to my ear. Clara didn't conspire against me. She was set up, used, manipulated. And if this all came out, she'd be the one facing charges. Dominic didn't just steal my money. He tried to destroy my entire family. I didn't sleep that night. I couldn't. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw Claire's face, heard Dominic's voice on that remote. Felt the rage burn in my chest like a storm trying to take control. I needed to protect Claire from this place. If she didn't know she was an angel, then the only way to do that was to find Dominic. So before the FBI connected all the dots back to his signature on those documents, I couldn't tell her the truth. Not yet. She'd be
It's episode
worse.
time episode 5 is done.
So I
We
lied.
added these
I have to go out of town
three
for
new
2 days. I told her
2 new characters.
insurance
So
investigations.
I hope you love these characters.
Are you sure you're ready to travel?
I hope you love these characters,
The
right?
sooner I handle this, the sooner we can move on. Harper walked into the kitchen. Backpacks.
Bye guys. Bye bye.
Where are you going, Dad? Just business.
Wait a minute, who's behind me?
She hugged me tight. Be safe.
Give up!